Good morning, it's Patsy. So I'm on to do day 12 to 17 of the 31 days of Tarot Challenge from Ethany. I'm grouping these ones together for a couple of reasons. There's some questions in here that I really haven't got an answer for, so instead of having a day where there's nothing, me just saying, oh, I've got no comment on this one, I've just thought I'd group them together. And plus it allows me to leave days open in the week if I'm able to, then I can do some more videoing, which is stacking up. So the first question is day 12, which is, which divination tool outside of tarot did you use most in 2019? So I use quite a lot of different divination tools. I use Lenormand, I use Kipper, I use fortune telling cards, I use crystals, I use charms, and I have a crystal ball, and pendulums. So I use a variety of different things, but the one that I reach out for more than any other is the oracles. I have a large collection of oracles. I like oracles. I have probably more oracles than I do tarot, because there's such a large selection of different varieties in there, and that's why I like them. You can get oracle cards on most things that are of interest to you. Like, I'll show you a few here of the ones that I use. This was a new one. I've only just received this upside down. I've only just received this one. But this one is a typical oracle, I suppose. I mean, it has a theme. It's a starseed oracle, so it has a theme. But this is the kind of thing that you get on a lot of oracles. You get a keyword, and then you get a little writing at the bottom, a little message at the bottom that you can dig deeper in. So this one is a new one that I've just received and just starting to work with. But I must say, so far, this has proven very accurate, even on the first shuffle. So this is sort of like the main oracle that you will get is these, what's got like the card name, like this one's Cracked Open, Rock Bottom, Surrender to the Alchemy of Life is written at the bottom. So it gives you a little keyword, and then it will give you a little message, usually in one line. Some is a paragraph or whatever, but sometimes it's just the one line. So that is one kind of oracle you can get. Another kind you can get is like these ones, where these are a blessing for the day. But you can, so these are like blessings, but you can get them like this one is a blessing for you on your sleep. You know, so they're all different, and you get this kind, or the affirmation, or dropping them, or affirmation decks, which just give you an affirmation a day to work on. So again, this is a different type of oracle, and usually with oracles, the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. I usually find that the artwork in oracles is really gorgeous, and that is another one that I work with a lot, that one. Another new one that I've just received is this one, and again it's a different kind of oracle, because with this one it's all about trees, and this is what I love about oracles as well. So even though you can use them as divination cards, you can also learn from them, and this is all about trees, Celtic trees. So you're learning as you go. So if you want to learn more about trees, you can get these, pull one a day and work with that energy, but also dig and delve further into the properties around it, and how you use that in your daily life, and all about that tree and the wisdom of that tree and that kind of thing. And I have decks the same with herbs, because this year I do want to learn more about the herbs as well as the trees and plants, plant-based. So again, oracles are very good for that. And then you can get themed decks, like this latest one that I bought, the Fairy Forest. So this one is all fae based, and again you've got the name of the fairy, Astrid, or Astrild, love, fire, sensuality, fertility. So you get again those keywords to help with the divination side of things. But I love this deck. It's gorgeous. The images are gorgeous. I love fae, and And that's another great thing about oracles, you can get themed decks on subjects that you love. So again, this is why I love oracles. I use them mainly daily draws, or I'll add them to a tarot reading, or I'll do a full reading with oracles. They're very versatile, or I just use them for learning, like the herbs and the tree ones. So there's a wide variety of things that you can do with oracles. That's why I love them, and probably why it's the most used divination outside of tarot that I've used. So that's the day 12. Day 13 is, where would you like to be with your tarot practice in 10 years? So in 10 years, I'm going to be quite old. I'm old now, but I would love to be living in the little seaside town that I love, and have a tarot business going with the holiday makers as well as the locals. I'd love a little place where there's comfortable seating and tables for people to pop in for a cup of tea or coffee and have a reading, or play with the decks on display, and just use them for themselves, exchange decks they don't no longer want for other decks, and books as well, all metaphysically related, all that kind of thing, but like a swap shop, where you can swap yours for others, or you can just come in and use the ones that are on display to see if it's what you want, that kind of thing. But also be doing the tarot reading and healing in there too, and like a little gathering for people who are into that kind of thing. So that's what I see my practice in within 10 years. That's what I'm hoping for, and that is something that I'm working on and building up towards. So that was day 13. Day 14 is, do you have any tarot tattoos, art, home decors to share? No, I don't have any kind of decor or tattoo. I have tattoos, but nothing tarot related. What is your favourite pop culture tarot reader representation, and why? I have no idea who any pop culture tarot thing is. I have not got a clue, so I can't answer that one. Question 16, sorry. Paint, draw, collage your 2020 tarot card, and why have you chosen this card? Again, I can't do that. My eyes wouldn't allow me to draw, paint or collage at the minute, though I do love to draw and I do love to collage, and I have done painting in the past. It's not something I could do at the minute, not with my eyes, so I can't do this one. And my tarot card for 2020 was worked out on the way that you do work out year ahead tarot, and I got the Lovers, but that was the card that I got, but I can't depict that on paper myself. Number 17, what celebrity would you read for and why? Oh, do you know what? I don't really know. I'd love to have read for George Michael, because I think he had a lot of issues that he felt he couldn't share and couldn't voice, so I would love to have helped him get through that. And the same with Elvis Presley. I would have loved to have done the same, because again, I think there was issues there that he probably could have done with some help with. But today's celebrities, I don't really keep up with today's celebrities. Maybe I don't know, maybe somebody in the royal family, maybe Meghan Markle, and since everybody's doing these readings for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, because of them deciding to not be senior members of the royal family anymore, that could be quite interesting to have them sat opposite me to do them a reading. But apart from that, not really. I'm not really giving much thought, to be honest. So there we go. That's my days 12 to 17. And I look forward to watching others. Even if I'm not commenting, I am listening. It's just sometimes it's quite difficult for me to comment. But I will be back for day 18. Yeah, I will be back for that one. And hopefully I'll be able to pop up in the week with different content instead of just the 31 days of tarot. But thank you for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.